What's up, Cash?
Yeah, how's it going, man?
Good. Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you.
How's it going?
Hey, it was good. Yeah, it was awesome.
So just wanted to bring you in early. I know obviously you've been part of the leadership group here for last year and learned some leaders. So just wanted to show your stall, show your new jersey, and let you know that we're going to name you captain for the season. So really excited to name you captain as well.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much.
No, we're looking forward to it.
Thanks, guys. Thank you. That's awesome.
Yeah, so
Thanks, guys. Yeah.
we'll go to.
Looks pretty good. Oh, wait.
See if it fits.
Yeah.
Put it on.
Yeah, I mean, it's awesome playing in Swift Current my whole career and kind of seeing the guys ahead of me, Owen Pickering, and all the leaders that we've had before. It's an unbelievable job to follow through with their footsteps, and I'm so really excited to lead a bunch of good guys into the season, and hopefully we can make the season a success.
What kind of a leader would you say you are? Are you going to kind of try and emulate what maybe an Owen Pickering did last year? What do you bring to the table as a leader?
Yeah, definitely. I think maturity on and off the ice, kind of leading everybody and just leading by example, working my hardest on and off the ice, kind of showing everybody the ropes and kind of how to elevate your game, not only as a player but as a person also. And I think the biggest thing for me is just creating an environment in the room is where everybody's a winner, everybody's part of the team, and everybody's going to contribute.
Did you ever think you'd be a captain in the Western Hockey League?
I mean, it was always a dream growing up in Brandon. You always see the captains of those teams, McCoy or Camps and all those guys. So it's definitely pretty cool to kind of follow in their footsteps and kind of see who you're following along with.
Is there an NHL captain you'll maybe try and take notes from now that the season's going to be started, or what you maybe learned in Seattle as well?
Yeah, definitely. I think so. Kind of seeing the NHL guys, Yanni Gordon, the leaders there in Seattle is really cool to see. I mean, they're nice guys and everything, but also they work really hard. They never take days off, and it's their job to play hockey. So they come to the rink prepared, and that's what I'm going to bring to the team.
This team has been through a lot, literally in a calendar year now, just from the way the season started last year, how it ended, how things are kind of going right now, where this team wants to get to by the end of the season. How do you kind of see this season going for yourself, and what you can expect from this Bronco team now that you are in the lineup as well and the leader of this team?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing for us is to go into every game, no expectations, just work our tail off, and I mean, good things will come if we do that. So we got a real hard working group of guys here, and we're a talented group. So I mean, the sky's the limit for us.
Clarke's someone who's been in the system here for a few years. Last year, he took a big step, being part of our leadership group. Wore a letter for a few games, with our group. So he's definitely a quiet leader, but just someone who shows up at the rink and does everything the right way, just with his preparation, his work ethic on the ice. So obviously, we're really happy to get him back this week from camp, and I know he's excited to be back and looking forward to the season.
When you have a leader that's kind of lead by example more than maybe a vocal leader, do you ask a little bit more of your alternates to take in that spot as well, or is it kind of how your leadership's going to be?
Yeah, I mean, we're in a unique situation this year where we have all brand new letters, so it's definitely going to be something that they're going to have to do as a group, and I think I'm real happy with the guys that will be wearing letters. I think we have a really good group. Even our 19-year-olds that have been here for a long time, they understand what we expect as coaches and how to do things the right way. So I mean, I'm real confident and extremely happy for the leaders that we have in this dressing room, and for Clarke to lead those guys.
I know last weekend was a little tough with just how things went with 2 losses, but bringing Clarke back, how does this kind of like bring this group to kind of sort of more together, even though it's game 3 of 68 coming up?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, anytime you can add in a big piece like Clarke, it'll definitely help our lineup overall. But it also kind of moves everybody into a role that they're going to be playing here, and kind of sets your lineup for the year. So now we can get into the roles, responsibilities of everyone's going to play, and everyone's going to have to understand of where they fit in. But yeah, I mean, it just helps our depth, and he's obviously a big piece. He's a real impact player that drives a line, and so I know he's going to do that here this weekend. It'll be a big part of us going forward.
So we know Clarke Caswell, the player. What's Clarke Caswell, the person, like, and what made that also check off boxes? Because you have to be somebody
Yeah.
off the ice too.
Yeah, I mean, he's obviously comes from a really good family. I don't know, the parents real well, met him, limited times, but just, really good people. I know his billets really appreciate Clarke. Just everything he does is very professional. I think that's, I was extremely happy for him to go to Seattle, and everyone I told him, whoever picked him is going to be very impressed once they get him around, just with his work ethic and the way he handles himself. He acts like a pro, just the way he's comes to the rink. He prepares for practices, games. So just how he goes about himself. But yeah, like I said, he's a quiet guy, but I know the guys really respect him and look up to him, and he comes from a really good family. So that's real important for us in our organization. We always want to bring in really good people, and he's done that, and really excited for him to take on that next role in a leadership role.